Hello everyone, hope you're all okay. Finally been able to do a shaving video. I've been busy lately, it's beyond belief actually. So I apologise for that. Oh, it's nice to see Steve in his last video. I think he looked very happy and more relaxed in that video, Steve, so you've done a good thing there, good choice, good career choice. Right then, well today I'm going to be using my old faithful, the Merkur Futur, and I've got a brand new feather blade in that, and of course I'm using it on setting number 3. Using my old hog hair brush, and I'm using Arko. I haven't used Arko for a while, so been using the Geo Trumpers and the Gilded Hand which Danny sent me, so I got a good lather on this now. As you can see there, fantastic. So yeah, you forget how good this Arko is actually. Right, I've got about 2 days growth on me at the moment. So, without swallowing it, we'll start on the first pass. I've been using the lighter razors like the Yuma and the Boots Classic double-edged razor for a while. I haven't used my Edwin Jagger DE89 for a while, so when I use it as this, as I use this now, because I haven't used this for a while, you tend to see how good they are, you know. Lovely. Just rinse that off. And, I had a nice chat on Friday with Craig from the United States. Very nice to chat to you, Craig. And he's very kindly sending me some blades to try. So I look forward to receiving them. That's very kind of you. And that's one thing I've noticed, people with a big shave, because everybody shares a passion for this. Well, we need to shave for this necessity or hobby, and for those of us that enjoy the wet shaving, the safety razor shaving, and it's a kind community I found, especially on YouTube, on Facebook. Every time I've logged into Facebook to check for messages, I've always, you know, people have always said hi, or, you know, always, it's a kind place, sending you different things to try from different countries, and I've enjoyed sending stuff from here as well, you know. So it's yeah, it's a great, you know, it's a great community, if you can call it that. And of course founded by Mr. Steve Farrigan. Fair play to him. Very lightly down the jawline on the second pass, which is across the growth. You hear it cutting, fantastic. Just rinse that off. But as I say, I get a lot of personal messages asking, you know, what works for me and different things, and what right way to do this and what right way to do that. I mean, you can follow a technique, you can follow advice, but at the end of the day, the best technique is trial and error. Trying things carefully. Some things you'll find don't work for you, that work great for somebody else, on a video maybe. But other things, you know, you can move things about, you can change the setting, change the blade, change the razor, the angle of it all goes with the angle of the razor as well. The growth of your hair, all sorts of things. Your skin, is it sensitive? Is it, you know, some people have got skin like a rhino. But so you find your little niche in the end, I think, by playing about. If you enjoy shaving, it won't be a task in, you know, trying different things, different products. Because we're like children at the end of the day, with new toys, aren't we? You know, these new razors and blades and colognes, creams, soaps, you know, brushes. It's fantastic. Right, so just going on to the third and final pass. Someone did ask, or a couple of people have asked in the past, I notice you don't rinse between passes. Well, I've never rinsed between passes unless I felt I wanted to. But the reason I don't rinse between passes is because I don't need to. I have a perfectly good shave as I do it now, you know, just re-lathering and... But I do think, personally, a big part to a good shave is, you know, either having a hot shower or wetting your face with hot water beforehand, because if you just go into it dry, it will drag and hurt. But that's my personal opinion. Maybe other people can do it okay, but it does soften the bristles of your growth. Well, at least it does for me. I think it will for most people. It's but this works fantastically for me, without having to rinse, really. It's interesting to find out, actually. You know, a few videos ago I mentioned doing the last pass, which is against the growth, on the moustache area. Has anybody else tried that technique I said, where you start going sideways and then gradually going up? Has anybody tried it? Or be interesting to know. I mean, if you don't need to do that, that's fine. But if you find that the last pass on here, because it's a sensitive part of the face, if it drags, especially when the blade's a few shaves old, but that again, it's just something I do that works for me, and I thought I'd share it, you know, just in case it helps other people, really. And then of course you can do that, and it doesn't drag. Fantastic, that's lovely. And very little bits to go over, that's fantastic. So just rinse it off. That's a fantastic shave. But as I say, I had a couple of days growth using a Merkur Futur, the old faithful, with a brand new feather blade in on setting number 3, using Arko soap, my hog hair brush, and I'm about to use again faithful Arko cologne, and this is Arko Cool. And again, those that don't use Arko cologne, when you first use it you will have a shock, because when you put it on your face you will think you've put acid on it. But you do get used to it, and to me, when you have a bit of a tingle, or you know, it's working. Just closes the pores a bit, and I'm using Arko Classic moisturising cream. And that's it. I'm going to give that a good rubbing in. So we've had a bit of a disaster in the UK down south, and parts of, well, between South Wales and Mid Wales, by Aberystwyth, a place called Aberystwyth. They've had some flash flooding, and it's damaged a lot of homes, and it's a tourist place as well, so a lot of caravans, or mobile homes as they may call them in America, been flooded and damaged. Luckily I don't think anybody's been killed, as far as I know, no loss of life, but a lot of loss of property and personal belongings. You can replace a house, you can replace a caravan, a car, but you can't replace a life or personal photographs and things like that, really. So that's a great shame. Really, we had the similar thing here in 2000, and that was a horrible, horrible thing. So anyway, best wishes to them there, and let's hope it doesn't come this way, really. But we've had a nice day today, sunny day, and I've just had a good shave, so fantastic. So thanks for watching these videos, and being so kind, and nice comments, and all sorts of things. So keep shaving, and thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.